Scary words. The federal prosecutor in Washington promises an inquiry into allegations raised by Elon Musk. The interim U.S. attorney in Washington said on Friday that he intended to begin an inquiry into allegations brought to his attention by Elon Musk that unidentified individuals and networks may have stolen government property or threatened federal employees. This is very serious, as you can understand. The announcement by Ed Martin, who was installed by President Trump last month as Washington's new top federal prosecutor, came in and with an odd letter he sent to Mr. Musk and then made public on social media. The letter was unusual, not least because criminal investigations are generally not announced in a public forum, let alone before any facts or evidence have been collected. Moreover, Martin, who never worked as a prosecutor before taking his new job, used inflammatory language to describe his plans to help Elon Musk, who has been waging a largely unchecked war against the federal bureaucracy under the banner of President Trump's cost-cutting effort called the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE for short. If people are discovered to have broken the law or even acted simply unethically, we will investigate them, he wrote, adding in bold-faced type that we will chase them to the end of the earth to hold them accountable and that no one is above the law. The letter did not provide any details about what property might have been stolen or which employees might have been threatened, but it did make a cryptic reference to the U.S. Attorney's Office having assisted local law enforcement in protecting Mr. Trump's workers over the past week or so. On Monday, Martin posted on social media a letter he had written to Mr. Musk dated that day, acknowledging that some members of Musk's staff had been targeted publicly and vowed legal action against anyone who impedes your work or threatens your people, the attorney said. Now that letter ended up, the prosecutor said, that letter ended on a political note that seemed both strangely misplaced and unusually shrill for a federal prosecutor. We will not act like the previous administration who looked the other way as the Antifa and BLM rioters as well as thugs were trashing cities. Martin wrote, we will protect DOGE and other workers no matter what. The missives to Mr. Musk could have been related to some recent reports by media outlets identifying some of the employees Elon Musk has brought into his cost-cutting efforts to scour through government data, including Treasury Department payments. Shortly after Martin released the first of the letters to the public, the American Civil Liberties Union wrote him a letter of its own, which it made public as well. In the letter, the ACLU urged Mr. Martin to be certain that his promise to take action on Elon Musk's behalf was aimed at true threats and other conduct unprotected by the First Amendment. The letter also asked Martin to ensure that his office would enforce the law even-handedly without regard to anyone's political association, ideology, or viewpoint. Since taking over the U.S. Attorney Office in Washington, one of the Justice Department's most important field divisions, Martin has also made numerous moves that have disrupted its normal business. He's overseen the dismissal of several criminal cases related to the attack on Capitol January 6, 2021. Because Martin now oversees the process of bringing federal charges in Washington, his critics have wondered how he might handle Trump's repeated suggestions that his perceived enemies, many of whom live in the city, should face some sort of punishment. On Wednesday, in fact, his office was ordered by the newly installed U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi to join the Justice Department's new weaponization working group, which will turn the investigative powers of the government on several people who have run afoul of Mr. Trump. This is from New York Times on DNYUZ. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.